Hey guys, Tony, how you doing? Good afternoon. I didn't want to release this video this soon, but I feel like I had to just because somebody actually commented this. See if you guys can see my queue there. I'm buying 100 shares minimum. It's about 3,800 bucks. So I'm just waiting for the IPO tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can actually get in the IPO. Um, if not, I will probably rebalance the shares and try to buy it at a higher price. But again, I'm just waiting for tomorrow to see if I get filled. Um, the real reason why I bought Robinhood is because I think eventually they will compete with Coinbase. I think they will compete with Coinbase. I think they that which in turn makes them competition for Binance, Kraken, basically every other exchange, right? And Robinhood already has millions and millions and millions of traders on their platform, but they only offer a couple of crypto. They only offer Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Doggy, Ethereum Classic, things like that. But what they don't do is they don't offer any more crypto. And I think after IPO listing, there's a chance that they might announce that they will be listing a lot more crypto on their platform. I 100% believe this, and this is the main reason why I actually think that Robinhood is going to be a solid long-term hold, because after they IPO, they have to start making money and they have to start looking for growth opportunities. And I think that the major growth for Robinhood is going to be with them competing directly with Coinbase. And I 100% think that that's how they're going to play this. I think that that's how they're going to leverage their IPO. That's how they're going to leverage their growth over the coming years by basically starting to accept um, a lot more crypto into their platform. I wouldn't be surprised if they start accepting, other cryptocurrencies like ADA or Matic or Polkadot or even Shiba to kind of compete with Doggy. I wouldn't be surprised if they start, internet computer based. There's so many crypto, right? But again, I think that they would go the route of Coinbase and only actually allow trading sustainable crypto. So pretty sure you guys can forget about the whole pancake swap and all that other BS where people just make, pump and dump coins. I don't think Robinhood is ever going to support anything like that. What I do think they're going to support is a system similar to what Coinbase does now. And the crazy thing is, too, I think that the market, for them to even start outputting currencies, might actually be a really good play for them. So, if they start entering in like the forex market, they definitely have the user base that is willing to trade on their platform a little bit more of a riskier commodities. So I think that Robinhood might definitely look into the forex market and look to have a couple of pairs traded on their platform, especially if they can design their UI to be relatively simple. I think they could be a huge win for Robinhood. But again, that's way in the future. Foreign exchange and currency pairs are all speculation. Um, but as of right now, the main reason I am long on Robinhood is because there's nobody else. Nobody else has a platform where they basically soak up like 90% of the new traders that get into the stock market, and I think that niche of new traders wants to have a lot more crypto on their platform, and they are willing to trade different cryptos on their platform. And I 100% think that Robinhood is headed in growth towards competing on Coinbase, and that is why I will be continuously buying Robinhood over the course of months, years, whatever, because I think they're going to start competing directly with Coinbase, and I think that the comment. So you guys know that in college I read a book. It was on economics, macroeconomics, but there was a chapter called the Common Sense Theory, which basically kind of points out, think about everything in the most common sense way possible and turn that into statistics. right? What is the most common sense thing that a certain company would do, right? What is the most common sense thing that you can think a company will do in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, right? What is the most common sense thing? And once you have those variables set according to that time frame, then you can really start looking at the economics fundamentals of a certain company to hold long term, right? So again, look at Amazon. What was the common sense theory for Amazon to do? They went into AWS. That's where a lot of their money comes from. Same thing with Microsoft. What was the common sense theory of Apple? Was to grow their ecosystem, right? What is the common sense theory of Robinhood? Growing their ecosystem and letting other cryptos trade on their platform, as well as maybe other commodities that can possibly come into their platform. Because again, they have a huge platform where they soak up the majority of new traders, and I think these new traders definitely have like a keen to be a little bit more risky, which is why I think Robinhood's growth is gonna be them trying to compete with Coinbase and trying to steal market cap or trying to steal market share from the crypto market. I'll see you guys later.